Awesome Ants. Written by Russ Booyak. Focus question. What makes ants awesome? A little history. You've seen them marching through grass and across sidewalks. You may have even seen them crawling over your kitchen counter or inviting themselves to your picnic. They come in colors such as red, yellow, brown, and black. We're talking about ants. Tiny, strong, awesome ants. Ants are about 100 million years old. They were crawling around under the dinosaurs, early mammals, and ancient birds. Between then and now, they've changed a lot. Ants used to look more like wasps with shorter jaws. Today, more than 10,000 species of ants live in deserts, rainforests, swamps, and cities on every continent except Antarctica. They have been able to survive so long because of their bodies and how they live. Through the years, they have been able to adapt to changes in their environments. Body parts. Like all insects, ants have 6 legs and 3 body parts. The back part of their body is the abdomen. This part holds the heart and stomachs. Some ants have stingers and poison sacs that they use to protect themselves from predators. There are 3 pairs of legs attached to the middle part, called the thorax. Each leg has 3 joints and little hooks that allow ants to climb almost anything. Ants don't have ears, but they can hear by feeling vibrations through their legs and feet. The head contains the brain, 2 eyes, antennae, and jaws. The jaws open and close like scissors. They are used for cutting and carrying things, and also for digging and hunting. They are an ant's most important tool. Ants can lift more than 20 times their own weight. Ants also have other mouth parts for chewing food and drinking. The 2 eyes, called compound eyes, are each made up of many smaller eyes. Even though ants have so many eyes, their eyesight is not very good. Instead, they use their antennae to get around. The antennae are like all-in-one sense machines. Ants use them to taste, smell, hear, and communicate with other ants through touch. The long, thin antennae bend in the middle, like a human's elbow, and are always moving around. Ants don't have lungs. Instead, they breathe through small holes all over their bodies. Let's talk. Ants communicate with each other in 3 ways: touch, sound, and smell. Ants touch each other with their antennae in different ways to send different messages. They can also make noises to communicate by rubbing their legs together or on their bodies. Scientists have learned that these special noises are a call for help. The main way ants communicate is by smell. They release special chemicals called pheromones, which other ants can smell long after the first ant is gone. Different smells send different messages. For example, a crushed ant releases chemicals that attract other ants. Some chemicals work as an alarm to warn other ants that danger is nearby. The chemicals also make the other ants attack anything near them that is not an ant from the same colony. An ant that has found food will lay down a trail of chemicals for other ants to follow. The trail allows them to find the food and return to the colony. The more ants that follow the trail, the stronger it gets. One big happy family. Ant colonies, which can have millions of members, are filled with activity. Some ants build their colonies in wood, but usually colonies are built underground. They have many different rooms, which all have different uses. Some rooms store food or eggs, while others are used to care for the young. Colonies even have rooms for ants to relax in. Within the colony, every ant has a job and special skills to do that job. Worker ants and soldier ants find food and protect the nest. They are social insects and work together as a group. Worker ants are usually the ones you see above the ground. They are the older ants. Other ants build the nest, take care of the young, and do other jobs. The ants that work inside the nest tend to be younger ants. All these ants are female, but only one is allowed to lay eggs, the queen. In other words, all the ants in a colony are related. What about the boys? Male ants have only one purpose in most colonies, to mate with the queen. Once they've done their duty, most male ants simply die. The queen. The queen is the leader of the colony, but she doesn't tell the other ants what to do. The largest of all the ants in the colony, the queen is an egg-laying machine. Some queens can lay thousands of eggs every day. Most colonies have only one queen. When other queen ants hatch, they must fly away and start other colonies. When they start laying eggs, they lose their wings. Queens can also live very long for insects, more than 25 years, but when they die, so does the colony. I can fly. Like queens, some males can also fly. When they land near a colony, worker ants rip the wings off. Then they rush the male to the queen so the two can mate before the male dies. Let's go floating. Not even water can stop some ants. They climb on top of each other and link their legs until they form a raft or bridge made of their own bodies. Yep, ants are awesome. Ants may be small, but they can do awesome things. Thousands or millions of ants working together can build bridges to cross a gap in their path. They can also shape themselves into boats to float across rivers safely. As a group, they can overpower animals hundreds of times their own size for food. So the next time you come across a trail of ants, stop and watch. Better yet, follow them. Just don't step on their trail. When you see what these little gals are capable of, you'll understand just how awesome they are. Connections. Writing and art. Write an acrostic poem with words or phrases about ants, using the letters in the words Awesome Ants. Illustrate your poem and share it with your class. Science. Research one species of ant, such as carpenter ants or leafcutter ants. Write a paragraph about what makes the species unique. Include a diagram of your ant.